Now, the other day I did a video. Well, actually, I've been doing quite a few videos since I've been on YouTube, and I've spoken about the Jackson family over the last few years. The other day I did a video talking about how Paris Jackson has been disrespectful, has been tweeting, and her brother's been tweeting as well. Now, some of y'all out here, there's one person in particular, a young sister that came at us and came at me really nasty and was talking about black people. She swapping down that Janet, Randy, Marlon, Tito, Jackie, and Jermaine and Reby was up to something sinister. And a lot of that stuff has been put out about the white media, and I'm going to call it what it is, white media, because they set the tone. They always have. A lot of us seem to forget that for 20-some years of Michael Jackson's life, they called him gay. They questioned his intelligence. They questioned his masculinity. They questioned his business decisions. They questioned whether or not he had money or not. All kinds of things. They questioned about his children. Are they his? And all kinds of things. And once they moved on from Michael, they went after his sister Janet. You know, off and on over the years, they tried to bring other stuff. But when that Super Bowl thing happened, they said, yeah, this is our moment. But during the course of that, they've also made fun and mocked his siblings. And then they really went after the father, thanks to Michael, LaToya, and Janet. Now, that being said, a lot of this is karma coming to bite these people on their ass. But, I'm going to say this now, and I'll say it again. Those three kids, Blanket may be Michael Jackson, but the eyes, you know, he got them same eyes. But I'm going to tell you, those older two, Now, Paris Jackson and our brother Prince Michael has been on Twitter and Facebook and on YouTube. They put videos up. Remember they snatched him down real quick? Well, their cousin Trent Jackson, I believe, Tito's son, is their guardian. And some people theorize because his mother died. Okay, your mother drowned. But, you know, what is this, you know, and people say, well, because his mother died, he feels sympathy. You know, yeah, he may feel sympathy for his cousins. But to sit there and go up and petition to take custody from your grandmother and not let your aunts and uncles deal with that problem, it says something about the family, and it says something about him. Now, me personally, I'm going to side with Janet, Marlon, Jermaine, Jackie, Randy, Tito, because they've been saying for years. They've been saying for years that there are people trying to get their hands on their brother's money. They trying to control their brother. The same people that are involved in Michael Jackson when his last days on this earth are involved in talking to his mom, whispering in her ear. Remember, since Michael Jackson, you think this is 1980s again, when everything turned out with some image, something with Michael Jackson on it, something with his image on it. A lot of y'all quick to blame, place blame on the family. Y'all quick to blame stuff on Joe. Joe has been quiet. Joe has stayed away from it because what happened? People in the media and these sycophant white fans and some dumbass black fans have started saying Joe beat Mike. Now y'all can believe that Joe beat Mike, but y'all couldn't believe that Mike was innocent. You know that? I mean, you know, it's funny. You didn't believe that Mike could be innocent of what he was accused of, and you damn sure couldn't believe Joe, but you believe Mike when he said something about his dad. But you couldn't believe when the man was professing his innocence. See, a lot of y'all don't realize y'all got built-in prejudice and racism when it comes down to black. Y'all always want to believe in the worst that a black person can be, especially a black man. Okay. Now, let's get to the kids. Paris, Prince, and Blanket, number one, are children. Paris is 14. Prince is 15. If their aunt and uncle say, stop twittering or give us a cell phone, you give it to them. Simple as that. You don't run to some fucking strangers. Okay? Now, when I was a kid, even hell, I'm a 36-year-old man. my mother's sisters, my mother brother, my father brother and sisters, even if they said something to me that I thought was disrespectful or wrong, I still respect my aunt and uncles. As a kid, I wouldn't even thought of raising my voice or cursing them out. Wouldn't do it. Because they would have knocked my teeth out my mouth, or they would tell my parents would knock my teeth out my mouth, then made sure I got back up and do it again. Now y'all gonna say, oh, that's cruel. No. Those of us who had parents that was parents and not our friends, guess what? We got a little bit more common sense. We ain't out there running buck wild in the streets. We ain't out there killing anybody. Last night, and they showed inside their parents said, I love my brother so fucking much. You 14 years old cursing like that. Prince Michael said, I'm going to tell everybody the business. You little motherfuckers don't realize that anything can happen right now with y'all fortune. If Catherine does a will, because they took custody from her. But what if Catherine, they said we're going to give you joint custody. And what if Catherine gets the kids back? Or what if that cousin keeps custody of the kids? What if he bleeds them dry? And y'all going to be sitting all these kids saying, wait a minute, we thought it was the older ones. Because y'all let the media throw them under the bus. Y'all let people say, well, Michael was paying for everything. These people had their own money. They might be just concerned that, hey, our brother went out here for years and entertained. He had a lot of people around him, was giving them bad advice, and it cost him his life. We've all saw Michael Jackson getting bad advice. Michael, this was a new producer. Come to find out, this producer did porn. Not saying anything wrong with people that do porn, but hey, you're Michael Jackson. You didn't need that image. Hey, Michael, well, this person drugs. This person embezzles. When they said Catherine was going to be a name me guardian of the kid, I sat there and said, she too old to be doing that. And I said, them kids are not biological theirs. Now you got Debbie Rowe come out, I'm worried. Wait a minute, you wasn't worried when Michael paid your ass off? Now, cause you see dollar signs in it. And she know tried and true white folk gonna stick together. No matter what. That's why Paris and her brother acting that way. Some of y'all out here don't want to see it. Now, if you go to different sites with black people, a lot of black folks saying, yo, those kids are trouble. Randy said that, they think they're trying to do something to his mother. The same people. Now, everybody thought that's far-fetched. Didn't Michael die? He was murdered. And I'm telling you, there are a lot of moving parts. Dr. Conrad Murray was left holding the bag. But see, you blame Michael for that. You couldn't tell that brother nothing. If I was Janet and them, I'd let it be. Tell mama, let them kids go. Let them kids go. If I was Tito and them, tell his son, hey son, you want to play this game? You want to make it like we doing something to the kids? You be the guardian. But don't think you're going to get anything from them. All the vultures coming on y'all. All these cousins and friends of the family and extended relatives, Jackson, y'all been used. But like Gladys Knight was on the talk, and she said it. She said, little girl would curse at me, she would have eaten her teeth, something to that effect. And everybody was cheering because everybody know Paris is wrong. But only people that's taking up for Paris are the white folk. Because they see dollar signs. But I go back again and say that you blame Michael for this shit. After all the crap he went through, Michael still was willing to give white folk the benefit of the doubt. That man was seriously color struck. Now we sit here and we see his family being thrown under the bus, being treated as if they're the ones who are up to no good. And we as black people are throwing them under the bus for what? Now some of our brothers and sisters see past it. We know what's going on. The little girl and the little boy think they oh, we're Michael Jackson's kid, we can do whatever we want. Grandma let us do anything. Joe Jackson said, keep them damn kids in the private school. Don't let them get in front of the cameras. And that's why they got Joe out of the way. Because they knew they can get to Miss Jackson. Her granddaughter said, my grandmother's too old to be doing this. And the media's throwing Janet under the bus. I mean, come on. Y'all know, come on, brothers and sisters. Y'all know damn well no little 14, y'all know you gonna let no 14 kid talk to you like that. My niece and nephew know. All I gotta do is give them the look. They know to stand down. My little cousins, they know the look, they stand down. That's the problem with black people. We trying to raise our kids like white folk, and look what they doing. You don't hear about no black celebrity kids out there tweeting about what their mama and daddy did. That's the first thing we talk about. And if Michael did talk about his siblings like that to his kids, he was wrong. But I'm telling the Jacksons, if they got a peace of mind, if Paris and Prince Michael is willing to cut their throat like this and say these things, true or not, and Trent and them doing this stuff, let them be. Your brother didn't want to have anything to do with y'all for whatever reason. But y'all stood by y'all brother. And all these lies have been put out here for the last 20-some, 30-some years. And y'all suffer for it. This is why I said in one of my videos, I said, even though I'm considering dating outside my community, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hesitant about messing with a white woman or some woman of another ethnicity because you might produce issues like this. This is why you got the kids who are mixed ethnicity. They trying to please that white side so much. Or if you got adopted kids, they may not be of your ethnicity. They still will lean to that side. Now, I'm not saying all do this, but let's be honest with ourselves. It's sad to see what's going on. And like I said, Janet had right in the world. And when you saw Paris did what she did, and they tweeting, and then Prince Michael doing this shit, Catholic has no control. And if Tito's son is over them, Tito's son need to put the clamp down on him. Say, yo, wait a minute. Hold on. Stop all the damn tweeting. This is why they change the rules. You can't discipline kids now. This is why they do shit. And I'm telling you right now, brothers and sisters, this ain't going to end well for Miss Jackson. This ain't going to end well for them siblings. I guarantee if Joe Jackson was there and he was like, hey, this shit would be going on. Hey, because I'm telling you, a black man knows we don't let nobody run rampant. And the Jackson brothers, y'all they got to step it up. Y'all let y'all little brother went out there and throw y'all under the bus, and y'all stood by him and try to help these kids. And now everybody like, this is bizarre. Poor little Paris. Wait a minute. Y'all believe in a little 14-year-old girl? How many adults have lost their livelihoods because kids decided they wanted to lie or because they wanted to get their way? And now you got Debbie Rowe popping their head. Didn't I tell y'all there's something more sinister to this? And that's that sister out here that came at me talking all this shit. I told y'all. I told you. You so quick to believe the worst. So quick to believe the worst. You assume that the older siblings out to do something. This is why I say you need a strong black man in your home. This is why you need somebody who's going to put their foot down. Because this shit wouldn't happen. I said a long time ago, if Mike really gave a damn, Mike should let Janet or somebody be the guardian. But but you know what? Mike said, nah. Janet might not let my kids do what they want, so I'm gonna let my mom do it, and I'm gonna either let Diana Ross do it. You know, haven't been seen. No, she ain't gave no public statements. She don't want to deal with that drama. Michael didn't like the family he was in. And I'm going to tell you why Michael Jackson wanted Diana Ross to be that. Remember, Diana Ross, all her kids except one, all been had with white men. And that Michael Jackson loved anything that's mixed or anything that looks like they're white. All these black women that was around Michael know Mike. You mean to tell me you couldn't get a sister to get you as a baby? You got these two white kids, and the older that boy get, he looked just like his father. He looked just like his mother. I'm telling you, this ain't going to end well. And I keep telling y'all black folks, every time somebody say something in the media, y'all better step back and think about it for a second. We know how they twist stories and images. They do it every day. But y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all want to just say they taking the money. They got their own money. And maybe they want to keep their family legacy. Maybe they said, we don't want our brother legacy to go down the drain. They already took him away from us. We ain't gonna let them just take the money and do whatever they want to it. Did y'all ever think about that? Now, I could be wrong. I could be way off on all of this. And if I turn out that I'm wrong on this, I will sit there and say, hey, I was wrong. You guys was right. But right now, everything I've said so far has been on point. It's them damn kids. Ain't no little motherfucker gonna be tweeting at 1 o'clock in the morning. Ain't no little motherfucker gonna threaten me, say I'm gonna tell it all, I'm gonna do this. Who the fuck you think you are? People gonna say why I care so much. Because I'm tired of people being thrown under the bus. I'm tired of people being made mocked. I'm tired of people doing dumb shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I had a time machine and I could have got close and met Michael Jackson in life, I said, brother Mike, watch your back, man. Farrakhan tried to warn him, brother didn't want to listen. And now, he's gone. Remember, Mike ran away from his family when he got big. It wasn't that way around. He ran away from them. Once he got big and got praised, everybody, oh my gosh, Michael, we just love you. Oh, you really do? Okay. Now you brought some interlopers into your family. Now they cause your family grief. Boy, I tell you.